JBL has current WWE superstar falls into an open sewer and misses WrestleMania 38. I don't know why. That's a stupid statement to make. JBL has a stern warning for a former Universal Champion and recently shared radio. Amidst reports of Stone Cold Steve Austin will also be making his big return at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens has taking a shot to state. Okay, one of the things. Okay, all right. Let me finish this up. As the state of Texas, the comments have been all received by many, including JBL. One of the things I can't get is why they always say that they're they're unfit and then they come back. I mean, he's supposed to be a Hall of Famer anyway. Hall of Famer recently shared a video claimed Owens and warned him not to come to Texas for WrestleMania 38. He added that he hopes Owens gets stuck in an open resort until midsummer. Check out his full comments below. Kevin WrestleMania. The stupendous two-night extravaganza, the greatest of all time, is going to be in Dallas, the home of the Von Erichs, the Freebirds, Scandor, Ecuador, Gary Hart. We have a very simple message for you. We don't want you. We don't need you. We don't like you. Do not come to the great state of Texas. It won't end well for you. I hope next week in your match with Seth freaking Rollins, you lose. Okay. How can he lose? He's already going to lose if he doesn't show up. So that doesn't make any sense anyway. I hope you're watching this and you walk into an open sewer somewhere and get stuck there until midsummer. I also just hope that you have a terrible day, said JBL. Why would you say that? That's just stupid. JBL isn't the only one WWE Hall of Famer who's unhappy with Kevin Owens. Wow. Owens shot at Texas has many people fuming. WWE Hall of Fame Booker T recently reacted to Owens' comments. He even claimed that he is ready to step into the WWE ring after 10 years if Owens calls him out. For those unaware, Booker T wrestled in his last WWE match almost a decade ago. Read my lips. I can't stand Texas. I despise Texas and everything about it. I don't like Texas either. So I can say that too if I want to. No, actually, I have nothing against Texas. Whatever. Owens' contestant shots at Texas are making fans speculate that a match between him and Steve Austin at WrestleMania is imminent. The latter hasn't wrestled a match since his WrestleMania XIX loss to The Rock in 2003. His return would be nothing short of a miraculous wonders if he will be able to have a good match after being away from the ring for almost 2 decades. Well, look at what's his name? Adam Copeland, aka Edge, the Rated R Superstar. He was not originally a Rated R Superstar. He actually came back after so long because he was medically unfit. But this guy would have been gone for longer. I'm setting up about how much they dislike Owens just shows what a good job he is doing. I have to agree with JBL except for one thing. Fight, Doughboy, fight. Could never fall down into her. But only get wedged because he's so fat and out of shape. Ha ha ha. I've heard one that one. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I guess a lot of people are not happy with Owens. We will never be able to... He will never be Andre the Giant, former WWE personality claims. Nobody cares about Omos. Who in the world Omos? Sounds familiar. Really it does, but I'm not going to click on it. And this is what's in the news today. Hang on. We're not done yet. Okay, so this woman is talking about Domino's. Okay. So not Domino's, sorry, Airbnb. I don't want to see photos of her. Nothing against her personally. But because I don't know how she feels about, being on camera. So I just hate to put someone on camera and to be like, why am I in a photo or whatever? Well, you never know, because a lot of people do it anyway. Airbnb was started by a couple people who wanted to earn some money from letting people just sleep in their living room on an air mattress. It slowly turned into a successful business of how easy it was to book a bed, a room, or even in an apartment. But first of all, because it was cheaper than staying at a hotel. What's that? Oh, but what's this? But first of all, I don't get it. I don't know why that's even there. However, people started to notice that the prices of Airbnb properties have increased a lot through the years, and now there is no difference in between a hotel and an Airbnb. That was very evident. This was very evident for them when they saw a video on TikTok, which I don't keep up with, in which a woman pointed out a listing that charged $229 a night had an additional cleaning fee of $125. But despite that, the guests were asked to do some chores before leaving. More info TikTok. It seems that Airbnb hostess aren't afraid to ask guests to clean up before leaving while asking to pay a cleaning fee as well. Well, I wouldn't go there. Puh, ever. Because that's ridiculous. Okay, Grid Scheduler. So that's the image credit too. The video was posted by TikTok user something something something. I'm not gonna mention any names, but let's just not go there. No one wanted to rant about Airbnb hosts becoming too greedy and wanting too much from their guests. She thought this one particular owner's request was too obvious. Now, the reason why you don't want to mention someone's name is because, well, apparently you can't say it. Otherwise, they'll just go, "Why is my name in your video?" Oh, oh, God, no, it's not again. Oh, bye. Oh, God. I just think if I hadn't thrown that beer bottle the way I did in the dumpster where it belonged, I probably wouldn't be the state I am. Anyway, TikToker user searching for a place to stay for a mini vacation with her husband, which I don't care about. Puh. I mean, I'm not saying they don't belong together or anything like that. It has nothing to do with it. I just don't care about it because it's this old, pregnant, stale statement I don't really care about. At the end of February, while browsing, the woman stumbled upon a place that looked good enough for her and was priced at an amount she was willing to spend. Puh, not me. That ain't cheap. Are you rich? You know? Or get enough from the government, I guess you could say. Because apparently now the government. See, here's the thing. A woman was searching for a place to stay for a vacation and found something that in her purse was like. So just summarizing what she just did. Blah, 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 blah. It was the a place that would cost $229 a night and had a $125 clean fee. As mentioned, the price was fine. The cleaning fee wasn't anything surprising, as most places have it. Now, what were we talking about again? Blah blah blah. Oh, right. Anyway, I don't care. I don't remember what I was talking about. Yada. That's really ridiculous. Nobody should be charging anybody for them to clean up their own mess. As mentioned, and see, that's another thing. It's a vacation. If it's supposed to be a vacation, you shouldn't have to clean up for it. I mean, if you want to clean it, that's fine. It's like kind of like when you go into the store and they say how rude it is to go in there and clean up a mess and all that crap and all this junk because it's just you're getting somebody else in trouble. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that used to be a thing, but not anymore. Fact is, oh, oh god, I really shouldn't be recording right now. The price was blah 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 blah, but when looking through the description, And additional information, the woman noticed that the host was asking that the guests complete a few checkout duties before departing to allow time to prepare the house safely and on time, removing garbage, removing bed linens, starting the dishwasher, and one load of laundry. Okay, ranting coming. Where do A&B owners get the audacity? So I'm just doing some research for a little mini vacation my husband and I want to take at the end of February. It also had a 125 cleaning fee, which is standard practice. No, it's not. It should never be standard. And it didn't bother her. Found this place that I liked that's within our price range. It does have 125 cleaning fee, as most Airbnbs do. And I don't have a problem with that, but this is what I do have a problem with. The TikToker said that she would stop it. She would be fine with taking out the garbage and removing bed linens, but she thought that starting the dishwasher and load of laundry was asking too much, especially when the guests would be paying a cleaning fee. Melissa understands that it's not that hard to start the washing machine, and it wouldn't take that much time, but it's the principle that is important here. If she pays for cleaning services, she won't agree to clean up. I don't think you should agree at all, to be fair. Okay, I'm not going to read all that because it's kind of hard to read anyway. So if you want to read it, go ahead and pause. So in addition to 125 cleaning feet, we ask that you remove garbage, fine. Remove beds, fine. Start the dishwasher and a load of laundry. Blah blah blah. Why do we have to repeat this crap over and over and over? I mean, sometimes it's okay to do it twice, but when you do it more than that many times, oh, oh God, it's ridiculous. At the end, Melissa wrote a comment with an oops, sorry. At the end, she wrote a comment with an update on that she booked a hotel and the video was there for raising a discussion in a follow-up video. She explained why she would chose a hotel over an Airbnb. She said she completely agreed with the comment by Orange Girl saying, "Please just stop patronizing Airbnb people. It just contributes to gentrification." Oh, what the fuck is that word? That's not a word. Say a hotel. Support people in the area at eat local. At this time, she was looking at Airbnbs because the place they're planning to go to didn't have many hotels. What bothered her was that the host was asking guests to do a few chores. Now, maybe this is like entitlement or privilege talking. However, if I'm paying $229 to stay tonight, to stay somewhere plus 125 cleaning, I'm not doing any laundry. Effing laundry, full stop. Okay. Even though it would have required a lot of effort, stop it. The woman wouldn't have done it for the principle of it. I know it's like one load of laundry. It'll take me 2 minutes to do, but the principle that really bothers me. Well, I don't blame you for that. The Decker expressed her surprise to see the comments section so unified, as the majority agreed the Airbnb prices and various fees have drastically gone up. Many people also shared some opinion with whoever this is that the host, nothing guess her name, shouldn't ask guests to do any chores, and that it's not her who is entitled, but the owners of the Airbnb. However, there were people who saw nothing wrong in that request, and they believed that it helps out the cleaner and saves time. By the time they come, the dishwasher on the dish or the washing machine circle is over. The woman guesses that the people who are on the other side are the hosts, so that's why they disagree. Well, I don't know about that necessarily. Do you think the host's request was too much ridiculous? Would you be willing to do some chores before checking out to help out the host, even though you would pay them a cleaning fee? Let us know if you would be as outraged as whoever this is, or this wouldn't have seemed like a big deal to you. While the majority of the comment section agreed with the TikTok, there were people who tried to explain why the host would do this. Well, that's just stupid. Why parents rent out a cabin and ask guests to do this? It's to make sure the cleaner is able to clean the whole home before new guests arrive. That's stupid, okay? It should be up to okay, if you're going on a vacation, again, okay, that is a different thing. You're absolutely wrong. I hate to judge you, but you are wrong. You have no right to comment. Judge yet. If it's too much for you to stay at a hotel, it's not that hard to wash your towels that you use. It's not that hard to wash your dishes. It's a vacation, you motherfucker. You've never been on a vacation. None of you have ever been on a vacation. I may be the only one with this opinion, but I don't think that's asking a whole lot. I won't do any. I don't want dirty dishes piling up. Laundry done in 2 minutes. As a prop manager, we asked to start the load because it takes the longest. Our cleaners are fast and don't want to just sit there for multiple cycles. How hard is it to throw your dirty towels into the washer and start it up before you leave? Fuck you! I have no issue with things like put dirty dishes in the sink or whatever, but why am I paying a cleaning fee to clean myself? Back to hotels fully for me. Please just stop patroning Airbnb people. It just contributes to gentrification. Stay at hotels, support people in the area, eat local. I'm loving this Airbnb slander. I had a terrible experience with them where they cited the host, and I'm still scarred by it. Airbnbs used to be an affordable and fun option, and now they're just greedy. Hell yeah, they are. Airbnb had its moments. At his moment, it is now just rich people ripping everyone off and keeping us housing out of reach for families. Don't at me. It grossed me out that my linen was were washed by a random guest that probably did it poorly. Oh, for fuck you. I totally agree. They are so unbelievably entitled and out of hand now. I much rather stay at a hotel and tip the staff well. Thank you. Content creator at Lord Ponda. She studied blah 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 blah. So I agree with this, but I also disagree because that's just stupid. I'm sorry to cuss like that, but damn, if it wasn't for me being in pain, I wouldn't even be cussing. Well, that's not really true. I would be cussing anyway because that's just dumb. Okay, why should I have to pay a cleaning fee? I'll be back. So here's the thing. I actually think that it's ridiculous to have to do it when you're on vacation. It's ridiculous. Ow, my back is still hurting. Anyway, I just want to point out that firmly and clearly that is outrageous. If you want to clean up, fine. That should be up to you, not be obligated before you leave. It's a vacation, not a place you're staying at. I mean, when you're staying at it, that's another thing. It's just like saying, well, just because you're, you know, staying there, you ought to be paying a cleaning fee. Well, that's just stupid. Oh, well, I do firmly believe that people should clean up after themselves and not lay trash everywhere on someone else's property. And I mean everywhere, making it harder on the cleaner. Because I mean, there's only one. If there was more than one, then it wouldn't be a problem. Honest to God, I firmly believe in that. That if there was more than one person out here, not as old as I am, uh, you know, uh, excuse me while I struggle. Anyway, I'm not gonna play in this episode, but I just Oh, ah, oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta cut this. I apologize for screaming and shouting, cussing, but let me tell you something. When you're in pain like I am, there are exceptions to that rule. I mean, not to the shouting part of it, but when you can't help it, you can't help it. Man, I hate this pain. I almost feel a mama. Like I can't move, or I shouldn't be moving. I hate to do that. Uh, anyway, I just took another. I just took a pill. I don't know what good it'll do. I probably should get a massage, but I ain't gonna worry about it. Anyway, what was I talking about? All right, you know. Anyway, I do believe in the whole idea that because it's one person. I don't believe you should be doing chores because it's a vacation. I mean, yeah, but then again, you see, you got staff that are supposed to be cleaning up, and there still shouldn't be a charge fee unless someone has to go in there and clean it up themselves. No, wait a minute, I take that back. There shouldn't be that at all because you're at a place you're staying, not at a unit place. I mean, it might be stupid. Ah, I believe that it is firmly, but not as stupid as that. No, and annoying, but not as annoying as that. Like when somebody has to charge you, when somebody has to clean out your stuff or trash or both, because a lot of people have to leave their stuff there when they move out. They take what they want and they go. What do you expect's going to happen? I mean, back in the old days, I might agree with that, but I know better because it's just stupid. And even though sometimes they don't pay you, this is something that people won't tell you either. It's not that I'm not allowed to talk about this, but I have seen people do this. While we don't always charge, but we do a lot of times. If we have to go in there and clean it ourselves, and believe me, I was already wore out, and I should not have taken that bottle. I should have just waited. And what I had done was I moved some rocks that didn't need to be there because somebody was collecting rocks. One of the reasons people don't want to buy anything is because it's rocks. I mean, whether people you might get people from time to time, but it just depends. Especially on the timing and how much time there is and all that. But because this unit went up for bid, and I'll tell you, it didn't make any money, so I had to clean it up. I didn't bother to go through it all. I tried to make sure to get all the trash out I could of it, but then I went through it. I tried to move all those rocks, and then you know what I did? You know what I did? I dumbly picked up. I mean, the part of it wasn't that I picked it up; it was when I tried to throw it away. That was dumb. It wasn't that I threw it away. Part of it just right after the fact I had wore out myself. Damn, I was so stupid. I'm glad to have it done, but I'm not glad to have this. Oh, God. I may be out for a while, but I'm still going to continue on for my animal. I have to. And by God, if I have to, I will push to find a moving cart. I'm not gonna walk around that entire store, regardless of whether I have good shoes or not, or any store ever. I mean, for a while anyway, until my back starts with. Oh, oh! I should be using a cart anyway. I'm disabled and I should have it, but it's not always available. I wish I was. Oh God! You don't know how much I wish I qualified for having a chair, because then I could go in there anytime and have one. One of the electric chairs I don't have to plug into their special store. I can run. Not to say those won't run down, and you wouldn't have to charge them up, but still, they last a lot longer, and I can run around that store all day long and not have to worry about, oh my God, I can't do this, can't do that. Of course, I probably wouldn't have any way to do anything. I don't know if I'm physically, if I'm able or allowed to haul anything, but I'll put it on there. Hell yeah, I will. But anyway, so here's the thing. Welcome back, folks, one and all, to Command and Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. But of course, I canceled that for some dumb reason. I have been working here, whatnot. I will be doing these in and out quite a bit. I actually had to what's the word I'm looking for? I got Tales of Destiny pretty much up there, but it's still going to take me a little bit longer. So and I may or may not have screwed it up, but I did went back, so maybe that'll probably fix the problem, because I wasn't able to do it. Also, I got something that I wasn't able to get before. So I'm guessing you only have a time difference for a deal to get it. Otherwise, you won't get it later. So it's probably one of those. I just didn't know how to get it. I think I kind of did read it about it, but I skimmed through it. I didn't bother. So really, um, the dumb thing that I could do right at this point is try to move towards the enemy. Now, I would do this in campaign mode, which it's not hard to do. However, campaign mode is not something you want to really be messing with. Is when you're making defense go up there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the dumbest thing I've not ever shown. It's not really dumb. It's kind of a smart way to do it, but it just depends on uh, how cheaply you want to, make the enemy go gone. So, like right now, I'm building up defense at the moment. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just like I don't know. Oh no. Yeah, this is something that no one ever does either. I guarantee it. I mean, not that I would be looking up for it, but they're probably not going to show this off to where they're, putting up this and stuff instead of just using their tanks and stuff to take care of them. Uh, or whatever the case may be. Now, the enemy can still get nuclear abilities. This thing right here is supposed to actually keep your base from being shown. So is that truck there, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about nuclears. I could just sell it off, but I'm not going to. What in the hell is he doing? I bet my other trucks were destroyed, but it's okay. I don't see them. Let's see. No, they're right there. No, they're right there. Oh. And you might be wondering why I'm selling them off easily enough, but that's because you don't need them very much. You just gotta be able to make it where they land and whatever. It's for a reason. Now I'm only gonna build one of these for a reason, and I'm gonna make it right here because it's gonna be well defended. So there is that. Okay. So it looks like he's ready to go. So yeah, I'm gonna do that as I go along here. But I'm gonna hold off on making any more until we clear it off there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and focus on healing up what I can. In the meantime, I'm also going to make another AA gun just in case they decide to attack. You never know. uh, You just never know. They're gonna attack with any kind of uh, airships or not. So that is a thing. If I remember correctly, there was another one that needed to be healed up. But I want to take as many as I can over there. Before I cut off this video completely. Didn't I already make a mechanic? I can't remember. Yeah. Okay, I did. So there's no point in making another one. Ow. I had some other plans I was gonna do today, but my back is all messed up. Oh God, my back. Oh God. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's ridiculous. What this world has come to where you have to actually pay a cleaning fee and I had to do that. It's more like, okay, maybe you should if you want to, but it's like the whole world can't make up their mind on whether or not we should be doing anything to do anything. And then every now and again, you get arguments about, like, well, what about the environment? Well, the environment has nothing to do with, whether or not you clean up your room or the room that you're renting out. you know. Because, I mean, surely to God, somebody's going to be there cleaning it up. I mean, because you have that much staff on hand. And, and I know doggone well that they do. I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday thinking, yeah, they they say they do, but they really don't. I mean, come on, man. When you have that much staff on hand, it should be up to them not to guess. And my back is killing me. The one thing I hate about stuff is like, if you don't notice, no fun fact about this game is that even if I sold them off, it wouldn't actually let them land there. Sometimes it does, but mainly it don't. Like in other words, I mean not land there, but where it dumps the ore. So there is a thing of that. I'm only going to make one more, and that should be enough to satisfy the range here. So what a gap generator does is it's kind of like, okay, you know how you dissipate all that shadowy areas and stuff, you know, once you get that area, it's supposed to generate that back. You know, I've seen the opposite side be able to do that, but the only thing is when you're on that side, you can't actually build it. It's the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen in my entire life. So there is that. All right, it's time to start building up. And I will see you all in the next video. Until then, later.